forgive me. Think of the good time we had before. Please, 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 baby. Yeah, my beautiful woman. Give me one more chance. Beautiful woman. Give me a chance. I'm saying, beautiful woman. Give me one more chance. Beautiful woman. Give me a chance.
For news, views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy 98.1, simply the best.
You got to believe me, my beautiful woman. I can't stand losing you to somebody else. Please, darling, come back to me. Please, 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 baby. My beautiful woman. Give me one more chance. Beautiful woman. Give me a chance.
Yeah, it's just about time you realize the holy man can even take you to the paradise. Yeah, if you know another take lies. DJ Screwface, always so tight. Yo, hold up for a second. DJ Screwface, can you please press the replay?
For news, views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy 98.1, simply the best.
Now I know what I did to you was wrong. Please, darling, forgive me. Think of the good time we had before. Please, 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 baby. Yeah, my beautiful woman. Give me one more chance. Beautiful woman.
For news, views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy 98.1, simply the best.
Give me one more chance. Beautiful woman. Give me a chance. You got to believe me, my beautiful woman. I can't stand losing you to somebody else. Please, darling, come back to me. Please, 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 baby. Yeah, my beautiful woman. Give me one more chance. Beautiful woman. Give me a chance. I can sing it. Beautiful woman. Yeah. Give me one more chance. Beautiful woman. Give me a chance.
entertainment. Stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy 98.1, simply the best.
Please, darling, forgive me. Think of the good time we had before.
For news, views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy 98.1, simply the best.
Yeah man, this DJ is blessed by most mighty fucking DJ Schoolface. Big man, run them like Matt Lion.
I'm singing, beautiful woman. Give me one more chance.
Alright, of course, stay tuned to 98.1 FM. It's exactly 10 o'clock. We will now join Studio 2 and bring you the program Sport Update Extra. Stay tuned to 98.1 FM, the nation's pride.
For news, views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy 98.1, simply the best.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sport Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Little chance for a marker now. Cyrillian with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get the chance for add your voice to the program.
The program Sports Updates, they come to you from 98.1 FM. Good morning and welcome to this edition, the very first edition for this week, Monday. And the Sports Update, they come to you every Sunday, every weekday from Monday to Saturday. That's a Sport Update Extra, and we Sport Update program on Sunday. Inside the edition of the program, we they look at the Salon Premier League or the Europe Premier League where they go on, and also we get a look at the AFCON. That's now we talking points. Lot of dramas, lot of happenings. Plenty things happen at the AFCON. We go summarize them and look at the final in particular. May they bring you this edition. Musa Kamara na my name. And inside the program, I get Alfred Jana and Mohamed Amin Kibi. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the program Sport Update Extra, the very first edition for this week.
Good morning, Musa. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
Yes, good morning, Musa, and good morning to family with the listen.
I hope say both of you follow the AFCON final.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Jana, in short, I can describe the final.
Well, the final yesterday now full of controversies, especially when it comes to the penalty, whether be award to the Moroccans. So yesterday be so hectic, especially for the Ghanaian coach and referee that will be awarded penalty. Majority of the people that we talk say no penalty because they will therefore compare the goal we Senegal will score will be lead to that will be disallowed as a foul. And yesterday the Senegalese themselves they look to that say the ball we themselves score and be so easy, and we see one of the players that will go down so easily. So that one for be awarded too.
We take a look at that deeply. Mohamed Amin Kebe, you take on the final.
Well, yes, I feel say it's one of the most talked about final. Musa post after the real match between Morocco and Senegal, and it don't be a warm show of football inside Morocco, as we all know. Morocco be host this year's AFCON, but kudos to Senegal. They represented us well as West African nation, and we name them. I feel say kudos, they deserve it, and better luck to Morocco next time. But the competition in entirety, or in short, I feel say now one of the best AFCONs by virtue of the goals that we produce and some of the key highlights them. We see we see one or two players, including theirs, get how many goals in the competition. It's novelty. Sierra Leone and African Nations Cup, the possibility win the goal levels, will hardly score more than 4. But in this season, we see that they happen. We see a lot of goals. We mean Africa football don't take a U-turn. We don't take a different narrative now.
That's now we're talking points. We get point them for discuss about the AFCON final. Mohamed Lamin Kebe, now we look at local sports and the Premier League. Give we update on them. Then we come, now we're talking points.
Yes, Musa. Yes, even though the African Nations Cup London, and we are busy with a lot of, we were busy yesterday with the African Nations final, yet still we get the Europe Premier League will continue, and by virtue of the games and results we this year don't produce, we see Star Sports Academy still live for us, Musa. By Boy Warriors the second, after we don't play 11 games, except for a few teams where they don't only play 10 games. By Boy Warriors, the second, Port Authority the third, Usum Stars the fourth, and also next on the list, Borough Rangers the 5, FC Calonne 6, All the Audience the 7, and Slipher FC the 8, Bulong Stars get the 9, 10th, Nabanta FC, 11, Freetown City FC, 12 Cambo Eagles, 13 Riverfall Strikers, 14 Diamond Stars FC, and also, very surprisingly, Musa, we continue for say, Easter Lions. You don't say me see this for a title defender. Day 15 in the league, we don't play how many games? 11 games. Loawa, day 16, 17, na Abacha City FC, and 18 na Mighty Blackpool. And we see match week 11 results them Loawa Football Club be able to beat Banta FC by 1-0. And also today we go see continuation of the match week 11 fixtures. Usai Abacha City go play against Mighty Blackpool. Mighty Blackpool, no, they do fairly well in the league, but we go on for see how this game go for turn things around for them. Also, some stars play also Easter Lions, and the build-up of match week 11, Easter Lions continue their woes. They lost to some stars by 2-1. Diamond Stars self be play against Cambo Eagles. Diamond Stars be able to defeat Cambo Eagles by 1-0, and also Slipher FC be play Bulong Stars, and that match they be end not then shape the point, Musa. But these are the current standing of the Premier League and the brief analysis of waiting they happen at the ongoing 2025-2026 Europe Premier League. Back to you, Musa.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Lamin Kibi. Alfred Jana, you don't follow the Premier League now, Salon. I can describe them so far in terms of drama, composure, goals, and expectation.
Musa, there are plenty of things as you rightly measure. When it comes to the composure, the players they really show that composure when it comes to the way they hold the ball. Because recent years back, we don't see the players really play the ball, only play to that constructive way, how people they expect for play. But now they see the ball, they possess some really from one player to another, get the confidence to hold the ball. And of course, again, the performance of certain clubs there, despite the fact that some people they expect from the clubs the way they play, for perform to do it how they only perform before. But especially when it comes to Eastern Lions and that of other clubs the way they perform before. But I just tell you, there are certain clubs there that don't lost some of the key players there. For instance, you get some big Kobe, we now be Eastern Lions, the former player, now based inside Guinea. And I'll be one of the tightest players that will be the control the midfield area for Eastern Lions. We don't lead to the way and manner how they play, the way the result defense they demand, they're not able for deliver. And the other clubs there, for instance, we get the Blackpool, where they actually perform well. Even let's say if they're not big for come which they lost, say it's not for be relegated, they don't go down. But because of that, when they come with the law, they don't rest or they don't stay up in the Premier League. And Musa, I think they turn up again to the fans them in us encouraging. Sorry. For instance, let's take a look at the final we play between Fullerton and that of Mount City. The crowd was so huge. People that were there, there be plenty, and even some of the football fans they try for even compare the community leagues that they play, and they flop to the way and manner how the league itself, this Premier League, they flop because the way and manner how the fans they go watch the Premier League and not the even encouraging. So I believe this recent time as way one of the Premier League board members and be actually called on the need for put a hold to the community leagues them, so that could give a room to Premier League. But there are other factors which contribute to the way and manner how we lead not the flop. So I believe if they try for address some of the areas and they will actually able to get a large number of people will go watch the league. Musa.
Thank you very much, Alfred Jana. We they go for a short break inside the program Sport Update Extra. Will come. We look at AFCON and open the phone line for listeners. What's in the makeup of the AFCON final and what's in at them points, because a lot of debate today whether that goal have been the ball have been penalty or no penalty. What's in the makeup of the referee decisions? The program Sport Update Extra they continue.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sport Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Little chance for a marker now. Cyrillion with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Sports Update Extra with the country from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Before we look at the Nations Cup and discuss at the studio, we look at analysis of the final itself. Also, inside the 2025 African Cup of Nations final, we call it 2025 because it began play from December and it been designed for that. So it is called the 2025 AFCON final. We held on January 18, 2026, with Senegal being beat the host nation Morocco by 1-0 and secure then the second AFCON in 3 years or in 3 competitions. And we see the match we been heavily disrupted by controversy at the stoppage time after 14 minutes delay we caused by players of Senegal. Then coach we ask them for walk off because the VAR be award penalty to Morocco. Brahim Diaz missed the Panaka penalty in the 24 minutes of stoppage time, and we see Papa Gueye after the controversy been done end. We see Papa Gueye score the only goal na the 94th minute of extra time. We win the match for Senegal, and this win make Senegal the second AFCON title in 3 tournaments. We then win them ever first AFCON in 2021 edition. That one been Cameroon. Saloon been take part in the AFCON day, and we see Morocco miss an opportunity in this final, despite them being the host and being favorite by many analysts. We look at the players they don't get and the investment the Moroccan team we make into the Moroccan FA don't make into the team. We think they are the favorites, or them been take them as one of the favorites, but Morocco failed for secure their second title. We then last win AFCON now been 1976. This for them be their second AFCON since them winner in 1976. But we say Ibrahim Diaz being missed that penalty. The penalty is debatable. Some things it's on purpose, some things it just missed out just like that. And we get the heroic moments with Edward Mendy, the first time Chelsea goalkeeper and the Senegal number 1. Edward Mendy, Sadio Mane, Idrissa Gana Gueye, and the rest. They don't win the second AFCON and second AFCON for Senegal. What are feats and achievements by these players? Edward Mendy of Chelsea then, and also Sadio Mane. They first begin win AFCON for Senegal and don't win at 2-10. For the player gets a continental tournament or trophy twice, it's an achievement we many players not get. But we see Edward Mendy in crucial stoppage time penalty for maintain a clean sheet for Senegal, and will lead them to the victory. And also we see a pre-match, that's before the match. Final proceed by constraint from the Senegal Football Federation regarding safety and treatment upon the arrival in Morocco. We see before this final gameplay, Senegal team be done they raise plenty concerns them about treatment, about how they think the Moroccans then treat them in terms of security, in terms of accommodation, in terms of training facilities. They be think them being disadvantaged. Well, plus minus at the end of the day, they end up for win the tournament against all odds. And guess what? The couple will then take away as the winner for the 2025 tournament. We see CAF offered record prize money for the champion. We then Senegal will receive $7 million. $7 million. Then Senegal gets for Seka this final we then win. That's the analysis of the final so far. We can look at other aspects, other awards in the tournament. Best we can look at support, best golden boot. We can look at individual awards from support to teams to the medals team. But Mohamed Lamine Kebe, that's not the summary of what happened at the final and what Senegal stand for win inside this tournament. Back to you, Mohamed Lamine Kebe, as somebody will follow the AFCON final and follow the entire tournament.
Yes, Musa, I feel this is very controversial, as my colleague don't say, Jana, and as you said, don't talk, Musa, but we get many things from land from that game day. It was controversial, but a better way it happened like it happened. So there is issue of credibility from the side of the referee. I don't see a lot of pictures with the serve as meme for the way for deal with the referee because of the decision we take. And as you don't say, Musa, prior to the final, Senegal will raise many eyebrows because members say Morocco and they host the competition. Then we raise eyebrows of how they treat them, how tell this. But that's the typical of African football. Musa, I think it's one of the reasons that they will make FIFA being say if a team they host a particular game, a competition, not so friendly, the hotel outside the team go lodge from the stadium, not for far. I cannot see the kind of distance over me, but enough for far because they want for ensure say there is decency and moral, and so that person team not go for go let's say the game they play na ball, but you come and lodge people in a freedom because when they come they are visiting teams. They not get people and they will get idea about what salon. Then they come and the team where they play and they provide for the hotel, we recommend hotel. So all land the officials and the reason make FIFA they put the laws in the football. Now a game of rules and regulation. Musa, if you never abide to them, I should say, but Musa this not put African football in good light at all. The referee decision it be clear it's not a penalty than the Musa. I don't know what's your opinion, but for me, it was not a penalty against.
So
it was not a
ask
penalty.
me from your we have to open the phone line. Forget from the listeners and viewers on the take on that ball. But for me, I think it not been penalty. The only issue where supporters or people get like that Senegal be don't score a goal before that one. If the coach or the referee, I beg your pardon, be don't award that penalty, that goal where Senegal score, the penalty for don't stand neither. And when you look at other side of the debate now, that ball where Senegal scored and for don't recall and back because we see Mendy move beyond before the ball then take the ball. That's another school of thought. We then think say even Morocco end up for being rogued, but the ref will look at them and say, okay, because of what he done precedes this penalty take, will we just move on? Okay, just imagine that this referee being check Edward Mendy in decisions where people they observe say or they take say if they move beyond the line before they take the penalty and recall them back, waiting for don't happen that match and the player be end up for score. And for don't say they force a winning on Morocco. We don't say plenty things happen, and me basically Mohamed Aminki I get me take on the final and waiting happen. I really condemn the behavior and action of the steward them at the stadium. We see them do that to Nigeria. Nigerian goalkeeper in glove. I don't know if now it seems as if they place the snow and the gloves in the wet and the slim pool. So the player need for the dry in glove for able to catch the ball. The Nigerian goalkeeper out in glove, he put then if first put the black one, then take he call in management or in teammate there or in technical team, then come with white for him, then take him again. The stewards themselves now they take him. People expect for provide security for the tournament and they go on the field and take the goalkeeper the towel for let them and then continue for wet so that ball will escape whenever they kick against them. Then do that to Mendy yesterday too. Mendy in towel way boot, then take him back. So we see even one ball boy, he take the towel for secure and for Mendy, but they attack him. If you the host tournaments, this now football we all now same, we all now Africans. You don't go treat other people so. But in the same vein, I condemn the behavior of the Senegal coach. You know they ask players them for left the field in the tournament like that. You know they ask them, you want bring the tournament into this repeat. Just imagine that game not be end yesterday. You just make a member like a community league or COFA they play or any community league where somebody to player they just they boycott and left. This not continental tournament. The whole world they watch you. The whole Africa they watch you. You know they act so. Obey and complain later. And Sadio Mane was the hero because he called incompetence. You know, not go, not can play. He's not the captain.
There's another
Idris Ganage is the captain.
Other opinion they say, alleged youth, say instead of being at the stadium, I think so they may get one other legend again where I actually talk to Sadio Mane. And Sadio Mane, I have not verified the post yet, but I don't see a post of him where they say the decision where he take it was a collective decision or it was a decision that he not even one do he did it with other people will matter in terms of football.
Yes, of course. I mean, yes. Like that statement, like maybe you call your attention or anyone call them when I go to the field and play.
Yes,
but the coaching decision for saying when I not play, it was bad.
So this is why I say, Musa, this issue for learn from Africa get a lot for learn from this. It would have been a very ugly situation if like you don't see if I don't have like any community final and Africa. To always, they should be knowing us in terms of the global platform as a continent we can do anything. Musa, we don't see world football. We don't see how it's man they organize World Cup. Far away from World Cup because World Cup inclusive of Africa and the other continents. But look at how the European competitions can go, not the club competitions. Euros, when say Spain, or even the South American League. There is also an issue of credibility among the referees, Musa. And I think we will be unjust if we center this discussion against or around the Senegalese coach in decision we take for allowing players for come on at the field and not for continue with the game. Even though yes, I stand with you a little bit, he himself is wrong for do that day because no decision all the way referee could take. As wrong as decision may be, or as wrong as decision might be, not give the power for abandon any football match, whether it's a final, whether it's a friendly or not. We don't see decisions anyway was past that day. The Arsenal game yesterday, or day before yesterday, I watched Arsenal game. We'll get a penalty around the 88th minute. The referee, the player guide the ball will go low. The player almost using hand. He serves as goalkeeper. He puts the ball inside. Like when you protect the ball more because of threats. The referee not blow a penalty. But Mikel Arteta and Arsenal say they will pull the player outside. But what are the type of say Musa Afid say if we center the discussion, it has to be around the credibility or the lack of credibility among we referees. Okay. I don't know if you don't see the memes them where they make against the referee. I think I don't see another one of people that status them. I feel say it speaks volume of corruption. In Africa we corrupt. I feel say that then a lesson also for level land. Well, God knows, Musa. God knows how much I'm going to back for that.
No, I know they subscribe to that because I don't make allegation against them. As I say, that match na be intense match. Me in decisions, the penalty in a one way me I highly support. It was penalty, but other people get opinion that other people get opinion. Other people get opinion that it wasn't a penalty. And Senegal score a clean goal and for don't left arm, he blew the penalty, but people know the dispute that wasn't a penalty. And other people have opinion. Yeah. So it's a controversy.
But the rest of the game, the rest of the game, apart from that moment, the rest of the game is controversial. The referee takes a lot of decisions against Senegal.
Momelamin Kebe continue for stay with me said program. Oh, come we look at the individual awards now this tournament and would have win them and why they win them. We open the phone line. We will come for make you call on 077981981 and make you contribution inside the program Sport Update Extra. May they bring this edition. Musa Kamara na minim and my studio guest Mohamed Lamin Kebe. We'll go for this break. We'll continue.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sport Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
little chance for a marker now. Cyrillian with a magnificent equalizer.
Cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture and results from top league them na Euro. So for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45 as yourself will get a chance for add your voice to the program.
Yes, the program Sport Update Extra will continue. You can call on 077. We'll get we get a caller on the line. You name it, we say they call from Sport Update Extra. Yes, the contribution.
Me as a man from Grafton, McDion, the referee, if it had been me yesterday, at the Condemn. That goal when Senegal scored, it was an incredible goal. They left that, then the corner, second goal look, they score you. In the field, then that small option, when he saying a penalty, becoming to me, not a penalty.
Hello?
The old scenario for player game, but who was there with the Lichitona? We look to the massive culture ideology. I thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much. 077981981. Call and make a contribution inside the program Sports Update Extra. We come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM 7798191. Now the number where you go call and make a contribution inside the program Sport Update Extra. We look at best players, them individual awards. The best player of the tournament go to Sadio Mane, Senegal. Sadio Mane, the name and player of the match after we don't lead Senegal to the title. He scored 2 goals and make key decisions them throughout the competition. We make CAF organizing committee being regarded as best player of the tournament. We get the best goalkeeper of the tournament. Guess who? Bono, yes. Yasin Bono named goalkeeper of the tournament after record impressive saves in the tournament and a series of decisive performances. Bono is the goalkeeper of the tournament. You never also had a call from Sport Update Extra.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, the final will be fine, but you know, the concern is the goal of Senegal. You see, one thing we feel for realize, the goal of Senegal, the offside. And then nobody know either talk, I'll be offside. Then the goal, the penalty, I know they support Morocco. I let the ball clean. The penalty are clean. You need to defend for realize that this ball is clean. Maradona will be the play. 1990 World Cup. They bring on Letiakam. The Whitman too clever. This year, Cameron. The Whitman too clever. This year, Maradona and I make them bring a camp. But people you know they see, they forget. That correct you. Now 10 million, not to 7 million.
Yeah, we'll get you go ahead and make a contribution.
At 10 million.
Okay.
At 10 million they give.
Okay.
And you see, Senegal, they misbehave. You let him make money take control. Now that technical bench, that way man, we watch the game. Who not go to watch? That way man, now in the see the talk, now man, now Senegal, now man, now you talk to him. He said, go call the player them. This not to wait this for play ball. That make Mane can do. He said, we don't misbehave. Mane, we don't misbehave. If you observe the game, you watch the game. So, to be realistic, Senegal team good. I don't be they support them. They put pressure. Yes, they put pressure. What did happen? The penalty is Ibrahim. They are overconfident. Forget 1 mind per penalty. So, now the thing anyway, better luck next time for Morocco. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution inside the program 7798191. And the number we go call and make your contribution inside the program Sport Update Extra. We come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM 7798191. And also now the tournament. Apart from yes.
Is wrong. The actual prize the prize for the winner now $7 million. As you see, it was correct. And the money we talk about it go 11.6. Now they have bonuses.
Yeah, of course the entire tournament worth that amount where equal or slightly above that. But all they go to Senegal, you get best player, you get forget third, you get forget the third place, you get forget second place, and all this get forget an award and also get forget some money. So Senegal actually received $7 million as the winner of the tournament.
Yeah, that's really correct.
Yes, we look at Brahim Diaz. Morocco is the top scorer. The Real Madrid and Moroccan national Brahim Diaz finished as the tournament top scorer with 5 goals from 7 matches. He's the best and in win the award. The AFCON end with disappointedly.
Yes, for me I think he did very well. He broke a lot of record in terms of the number of goals a player will score. I feel he did other things and way worth it. For me, Brahim Diaz will be one of the people there for Morocco. We feel and pass the all for me because it was clear as day. See, if Morocco for don't go ahead for win, if Morocco for don't go ahead for win their competition yesterday, it means totally Ibrahim Diaz for win the man of the competition, the best player for the competition rather. Then Sonte Dande for them make subsequently and Fole Ibi the African player of the year. But I feel say that has been made with Mani don't pull up from now and then by virtue of say now win the competition we now yesterday between Senegal and Morocco. So for me it's unfortunate for Ibrahim Diaz, but I think he did very well.
7798191 call and make a contribution inside the program Sport Update Extra in the country from 98.1 FM. Another comment here, we get a caller on the line. We continue for a look at fact about this AFCON. A name outside the call from Sport Update Extra.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Concerned citizen.
Concerned citizen, your contribution.
So, I told now, thank you now, the panel. You know, once me, not to la concern, so my go watch game, they go watch game because they want to watch game. We go watch game, see, talk the right thing. All the talk of my talk, penalty, not to penalties are, correct. The first goal is the first, with the ref yesterday. Now it was clear enough. The Senegalese player put the man down. So before they scored the goal, the rest player, the referee, and later, they are praised for that way. The second one, they give penalty. The man, blamed the Senegalese player because one. The man he didn't send it in the box. You could put the man down. Why? You that danger area. You know, place there. So now to the behavior of the Senegalese referee. It's very, very unfair. International competition done. He could tell the player they come on. He not getting that quality at all. Charge your money. I don't have family. It's a quality. Let's continue. We will get everyone for that. Thank you very much. Blessed be.
Thank you very much. And concerned citizen, 7798191 call and make a contribution. And it was almost ending disgrace. For Africa, the action of the Senegalese coach was very, very bad.
And it's two-folded. Musa, yes, I agree. Say yes, very bad.
We'll get a caller on the line.
Yes,
you never said a call from Sport Update Extra.
Yes, I call from Victor. I call from Riverforce.
In contribution.
Yes, I just listen to waiting people in the city now. In the first place, anybody look like him, they go the first ball win at the Senegal goal. You will clearly see the Moroccan player. Let anybody go back and watch that replay there. You will show you say the Moroccan player. Now he first lifts the arm for push the Senegalese player. When the Senegalese player they move forward to go bust the ball. Is that because the first way the Senegalese player they move? And he say when the arm for defending says, now he let that Moroccan player they go down. But the Moroccan player now he actually lift the arm first for push the Senegalese player now that you know able to. Don't break into the for the Senegal goal, like clear goal. Very, very clear goal. The second part that the penalty, if you look at objectively, you will notice that ball label to the penalty. Because the man owner from the back and the player is matching up, they get experience, so as the man owner from the back, so he doesn't let him body, you will see say in foot with the forward, it don't link him body already and the Senegalese player. When you realize the man who own him. So as the ball they move now, it just go with the man, they pull like the photo. So when you have penalty, but you don't have to take the Senegalese player. That doesn't mean for for the whole thing.
Thank you very much for a contribution, different opinion, and that's it. That's the beauty of the game. And we get a caller on the line. You name also a call from Sport Update Extra. Okay. 7798191 call and make a contribution inside the program Sport Update Extra. More facts about the AFCON. The Confederation. Okay, we get another caller on the line. You name also a call from Sport Update Extra.
Dauda Kusumka, the call from Bangladesh phase 2.
Okay, Bangladesh phase 2, contribution.
Yeah, congratulations to Senegal first.
Okay.
Kudos to Sadio Mane. First of all, let's just talk. This African refs are wicked. So this is sign of that ball which Senegal scored yesterday. If Morocco be scored that ball, they forgive Morocco. So this is enough. Because we watch Morocco versus Cameroon. Watch Boomer, that ball where they play inside that it was foul. For sure, rubbish. If we get chance, they don't watch that ball. To be sincere enough, like question the other caller be try for talk. That's that Morocco guy. Like it was put in hand before that Senegalese for can't bust that ball. But when he got me the car yesterday, we really said to open hand. So now he give the call and that touch and no more now. For now. But that ball, it was clear goal. It was clear goal. Like guys the ball. Guys, it didn't like it's a professional. Because a small touch for leather for touch yesterday, even touch and a man. They give the work for let for them. What the protest, they give the protest. They go award a penalty. They don't say, but thank God, God, like any Tory bias. Kudos and congratulations to Senegal, West Africa, and will come. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for your contribution inside the program Sports Updates Extra. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM, 779819181. Call and make a contribution inside the program. We'll get another caller on the line. Your name will say the call from Sports Updates Extra.
Johnny from Juba.
Johnny from Juba, your contribution.
Yeah, well, congratulations to Senegal anyway. You know, no left the field. All till the game comes on. Senegal don't win. That's only the game for.
We lost this caller from Juba, and the phone line still open, 779819181. Fact about the AFCON, according to CAF, the Confederation of African Football, has reported that the 2025 AFCON has achieved the highest commercial success in the history of African football, recording over 90% increase in revenues. Mohamed Amin Kebi, according to CAF, this is the most successful AFCON in the history of African football in terms of commercial, the highest, and revenue record over 90% revenue increase from the other AFCONs. I want to pick this call and look at that aspect of him. You never said call from Sports Updates Extra.
I call from Water.
Yes, your contribution.
Senegal, the 3 studies.
Okay.
Donc, d'abord, Senegal score.
Yes.
D'abord, comme score. Vous connaissez la boule. C'est le corruption alors vous très l'Est Africa. Donc, Senegal score une coupe. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Mohamed Amin Kibe, I mean, in terms of revenue, but CAF said this is not the highest in the history of the tournament, the highest commercial success in the history of African football, and recording over 90% increase in revenues.
Yes, Musa, I don't feel this is a surprise. African football only gets beautiful every day. Even though that's 1 or 2 lapses we have things we need for work on in terms of promoting African football, but also the host nation Morocco, now a tourist place, so you expect to see this AFCON place so go get a lot of profit out of commercialization. So for me I'm not surprised. Musa, Morocco didn't hear Spain, also Morocco didn't hear Europe. You go on for so I'm not good at it, but when you looked at the map you will know that. So I feel say plenty people already overseas, where they Europe, turning for Morocco for watch the competition.
Now if I country decide for good vacation day.
if you need arrives.
Okay, we get a call on the line. You never said call from Sports Updates Extra.
Yes, good morning, Usman.
Good morning.
Citizen, Faithland.
Okay, concerned citizen, the contribution.
Yeah, talking about the Nations Cup. Yeah, and that's perfectly right. It's one of the best. And Usman, not only the commercials, watch the structures, watch the stadium there, watch how the ball is roll. Just like how ball is roll at the European stadium there. The players are so convenient in playing the ball. That is actually one of the best teachers there for play football. trying to make people like copy from African countries and copy from Morocco. Watching Morocco do so, they speak volume for Africa. You know, even the UK and OCI, they waiting, Europeans, they all admire watching Morocco do so. I mean, it's time to make other African countries and take them from Morocco or develop 9 state-of-the-art stadium, you know, easy. This now waiting for the apart from this national stadium, government going out and coming in, with a big. Make we get another state-of-the-art stadium. It's high time for the team composing Nations Cup. Not only everyone who will never lose their game, you know. No, make we not rely on this one green stadium. Look what you go through. You know, it's just like we man get one green sauce. Now you depend for the way. You know, go last you not go enjoy it. I just make concern, Usman. Thank you.
Thank you very much, concerned citizen. We're not going to pick calls again because of time, but I tell you about the facilities. And at one report showed that the US, because you know, say now one of the host nations then for the AFCON, for the World Cup, been really Canada na Morocco and study the security system we Morocco put in place, the crowd control. And when this tournament starts, honestly, Kebe, I talk and say, I miss the AFCON setting. When I be the watch AFCON 2006, 2007, then years then, you dey see say na AFCON they play. When they play the grass, they roots. You know, You see the camera system not clear.
Yeah.
You dey see the dress code, you dey see the African settings.
The
Africanness at the tournament. When I watch Morocco, when they open the tournament, I don't feel them. It's like a World Cup final they play. It's like World Cup we play in Qatar. The camera system is clean. The grass, the stadium, everything is like Europe. So I say I miss Africa and this AFCON. AFCON when they play when they run for way dash the grass they roots.
If you miss the African this Morocco competition, where you will find for your sake, they can carry competition and Salomon Liberia.
No, honestly, when you watch Morocco AFCON, you need to see African in them. I mean, US organizing committee, security system can watch Morocco and study the system we them put in place for observe what they do in terms of crowd control, security, and stadium measures them for implement them in the World Cup. And so look at what they deploy AI-powered cameras, drones, facial recognition, and e-gate system to bring for biometric airport. Thousands of police officers, new anti-gang units, K9 units, and mounted police. Integrated command centers. Stadiums have integrated police stations and command rooms for real-time management. Then African Security Cooperation Center, Morocco launched this center for international security coordination during the event. FBI observation. A US FBI delegation visited to study these protocols, highlighting strong US-Morocco security cooperation. So, the US come study Africa security system for implementer. What in them do? What in Morocco puts in terms of crowd control, security, CCTV cameras, and everything. I think it is massive for Morocco. Morocco is beyond the African or pure African setting ways. Mama Lamike, as I mentioned earlier, you will spend time maybe go spend a holiday now this country and see. Well, thank you very much, Mama Lamike, for joining me in the edition of the program as my analyst, and thank you to everybody we call the program, and we know we pick all the calls them. We say plenty thank you to callers them of the program. You call unable pick a call because the line being choked up. Plenty thank you to all. Now this edition of the program Sport Updates Extra go left for today. Plenty thank you to DJ Schoolface for giving the technical support. Fatamata Samura made camera Bangra we make see live na Facebook. So then Musa Kama they say have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
Brace up yourself and ready